How's it going? Thanks so much for hopping on this replay. My name is Shannon Larese, and I'm positively fit for life. And I know I haven't been on very much, and I'm so sorry for all of my scopers who were awesome, devoted followers. But it's 2016, and I'm back. Um, I know I said I was back once before already, but I got really sick. I got really sick over the holidays. Hey, thanks so much for joining on. Thank you so much. Hello. So, I'm here to discuss with you that tonight is the eve of the Masters Challenge. Do you know what that is? Oh, I'm getting ready to go to sleep. But I'm just so excited that tomorrow is is a new program that was released. It's a workout program, and I know you might think, "Oh, gee, really? Is that what she's talking about?" But no, this is so really exciting. I have been doing the same program for almost a year, and don't get me wrong, I got incredible results. I've lost like 30 pounds. I ran 2 triathlons. It was a pretty amazing year for me. I no longer live in pain. I have a bunch of injuries and I'm not on medicines anymore. It was really incredible. But tomorrow, I am starting a new program with my husband. My fingernails, they're red with sparkles. And I am starting this new program tomorrow with my husband. I'm so very excited. So I gotta go to sleep and wake up really early in the morning. And I just thought I would hop on here and scope and see who else was out there. So if you guys are new to following me, would you mind telling me where you're from? If you're not new to following me and you're a returning follower, go ahead and tap the screen and throw me some hearts. Again, my name is Shannon Larese and I'm positively fit for life. Hi from Germany. Thanks so much for being here. And I just totally love scoping about positive living, healthy eating, just overall good lifestyles. It's actually a super big passion of mine to go ahead and help inspire and motivate others to just be their best selves. I didn't know I had it in me, and I do. I ran 2 triathlons this year. That's pretty awesome, I think, if I may say so myself. If I may say so myself. If I may say so myself. Anyway, it is the eve of a new program that I'm beginning tomorrow, and I'm so very excited. It is called the Masters Hammer and Chisel. If you haven't heard about this program, you can go ahead and check me out on Shannon Larese at Positively Fit for Life on Facebook. And if you're enjoying this scope, please share it with your friends by swiping to the right if you have an iOS device, or you could swipe up. And if you're new, tell me where you're from. I know only one of you is from Germany. Thanks for the hearts, Germany. So I have a question for all of you. What do you guys do for health and fitness? Do you bike? Do you run? Do you go to the gym, like weights? Do you prefer sitting on the couch, watching TV, or reading books? What kind of things do you like to do to challenge yourself? I used to live in fear of injury. Ooh. I mean, I was, not because I was scared of getting hurt or scared that something might happen. I was more or less, I was going to get more hurt than I already was. Does that make sense? Um, so I have a pretty bad neck injury. Not really sure how I got it. I think it was from well, I don't know. I used to be a dancer when I was younger, and maybe it was from that. I had a couple of fender benders. Hello from Canterbury, England. It's lovely to have you this evening. Thank you so much for joining us. How's my British accent? I've been to London once before, and I love London. Love it. It is one of those countries that I have been to that I've always compared every major city that I go to New York. Um, Hi, Odessa from the Ukraine. Wow, we got a lot of Europeans on online right now. I guess you guys are are you behind us in time or ahead of us? Oh, you're ahead of us in time. It's really late there. Wow. Good for you. Late night scoper. Very nice city, London. It is. It really is. Oh, anyway, I was saying I'm totally off task what I was supposed to be talking about. But anyway, I went to London about almost, oh gosh, I guess it's almost 2 years ago. And I've always compared every city to New York City. I grew up there and um, I love other cities in the US and they're pretty cool and they're awesome. But I always compared everything to New York City. And London was the first one that I went to where I was like, wow, okay, this place has got it going on. So love London. However, this year, I actually just got back from Ireland a few months ago. Dublin's pretty cool too. So is Cork County. Um, there's just so many places in this world that are awesome to see. So, hey, thank you so much for the hearts. Is that Odessa giving me all those hearts? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Don't stop. Oh, I'm getting more from Germany. Anyway, the Master's Hammer and Chisel is a new program that I'm starting tomorrow. It's a 60-day long program. Now listen, never um, I have never lifted weights until last year in my life, ever, 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 ever. And I'm learning to love it. Bye. Have a good night. Thanks so much for hopping on. It is late by you. You guys are on and I thank you for that. Anyway, hey, hello Bullet 76. Thanks for joining us. Tell us where you're from. So I had never lifted weights before, but it was definitely lifting that took me to that next level where I was able to run triathlons, and it just, I don't know, it was kind of just took me over that edge. I'm really excited about doing a few more again this year. Now, I'm not into like really doing like an Olympic one or an Ironman that are really long. Hey, Best Blood 41, thanks so much for joining. Tell us where you're from. Um, but I do love the sprints. I like to be able to do the variety of 3 different things, but for short distances, not necessarily for. And don't get me wrong, the short distances are far enough. Like a half a mile swim is pretty far, I think, for someone who's never swam before. Or a 16-mile bike, that's pretty far. And a 5K, all together, back to back. I don't know. Has anybody ever ran one of those before? So anyway, I'm doing this new program, Masters Hammer and Chisel, and I'm hoping that it will just make me that much stronger. And it's not really about the way I look. It's about the way I feel. I want to feel good. I want to feel confident as I get older. You can take a guess at how old I am. I'm not looking too pretty right now, but you know, I haven't got makeup on or anything like that. But I'm getting up there, and I just want to feel good and take care of myself. And I want to be able to help others and let them realize that they should take care of themselves too. You may think you're fine, but you're really not, right? You're really not on the inside. You just are trying to convince yourself that you are because, I don't know, maybe you're lazy. Or maybe sometimes you become a victim of your circumstances. I don't know. Has anybody ever become a victim of your circumstances? Anybody? Yes, no, hearts, yay, nay, C, Nobody has circumstances, huh? Everybody has perfect lives. Yeah, no. Life is hard. Life is really, really hard. Everything. Relationships are hard. Having family is hard. You know, keeping healthy relationships is hard. It all starts with you, right? You have to take care of yourself. No one's going to take care of you for you. They might take care of you when you're sick, right? But no one's going to take care of you now. And people are always going to be like, oh, but you look great. But I feel awful. It has nothing to do with how I look. It has everything to do with how you feel. So, what do? You feed yourself right. Get your nutrition in check. Now, don't get me wrong. I love wine. I love beer. I'm not a big liquor drinker. I just like to enjoy certain indulgences. I love chocolate, but I know that there are things that make me feel good. And when you fuel your body with energy-rich food, you're going to feel great. So that's what I do. I eat right, I take care of myself, I exercise, and tomorrow is our newest program, Masters Hammer and Chisel, and I'm so excited. I kind of look crazy when I do that, don't I? Anyway, okay, so this Periscope thing is pretty therapeutic for me. My first scope ever was when I was taking a drive to the lake that I was going to have to swim in for the first time. I was so nervous. It was pretty funny. I don't even know how many people were watching, but there were quite a few. And it was just kind of bizarre. So anyway, I was driving in the car, which you probably shouldn't scope while driving, right? Probably. So, wow, you're really throwing me lots of hearts. I greatly appreciate it. So, nobody answered any of my questions. What do you all do for fitness, or to take care of yourself, or to give yourself some you time? Do you have any you time, or do you do everything for everybody else in your life? Hey, T. McCormick, thanks so much for jumping on. Are you doing the Masters Hammer and Chisel tomorrow also? And taking the Masters Challenge? Hey, Rochella23. Is anybody doing this program? Does anybody know about it? I'll probably be scoping some of my workouts also. I can't promise what time they'll be. I know that I'll be working out in the morning. I'll likely scope them week 2. My husband doesn't really like to be broadcasted live. I'm not really sure why. And I'm going to be home this week, but when I travel, I often scope my workouts. And sometimes I scope about different recipes too. So just overall good living. So, all right. Well, if you guys don't have anything to share, I thank you so very much for your time and listening to me ramble on this eve of the Masters Hammer and Chisel and the Masters Challenge. It's a 60-day challenge, and I'm not going to be drinking any alcohol for 60 days, and I'm going to be following a super clean diet, which I'm so very excited about. I know that sounds crazy, but hello, Spolve? Not sure. Hey, thanks for joining. So I'm going to be eating a super clean diet, and I love that. I love it because I know that I'm going to feel great. You shouldn't diet just, because, you think you need to lose a few pounds, so you're going to take sugar out of your coffee, and you're not going to eat chocolate, but you're only going to eat dessert on Sundays, right? So I'm getting tired. I hope nobody fell asleep on me. I might fall asleep on myself here. So anyway, thanks so much for hopping on. If you've enjoyed the scope, again, please share it with your friends. by swiping to the right, or you can swipe up. Oh, Gabos 222, thanks so much for joining, but I'm just about to hop off, and you can certainly watch this in the replay. But I do have to get some sleep so that I can wake up and do this new program first thing in the morning. And I know I highly expect to get my butt kicked. But that's okay. I can handle it. All right? So again, swipe to the right or swipe up if you'd like to share this scope, and come back and follow me. Talk to you soon. Bye.